If we can just complete a pass, it would look good.
Reaction to Woody Johnson's comments yesterday?
Honestly,
drama continues up with the New York Jets, Zach, as Woody Johnson made comments that were pretty critical of Justin Fields. Then Justin Fields responded back today in the press conference. Look, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Ryan Ripken Show. We do this live at 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. But now, Zach, let's dive in to the context of this situation. So if you didn't hear the comments earlier this week, Woody Johnson, the owner of the New York Jets, was asked about his head coach, Aaron Glenn, and the confidence that he had in him or didn't. I think what happened next, though, is what has caused this criticism or these comments. So let's play that clip for you, and we'll react on the other side.
What's your confidence level in Aaron to turn it around?
Well, it looks like he's turning around parts of it. You know, it's hard when you have a quarterback with, with a rating that we got. You know, he has the ability, but something just is not jiving. But if you look at any head coach with a quarterback like that, you're going to see similar results if you go across the league. You have to play consistently with, at that position, and that's what we're going to try to do for the remainder of the season.
So what gives you hope then?
I just think defense, special teams are doing better. Defense is pretty good, and if we can just complete a pass, it would look good. We got to complete some passes. You got to convince them that you can do something. Otherwise, it's hard to have have a game that you could win.
What do you say to the fans who've lost hope?
So before we get to Justin Fields' comments, so he didn't mention Justin Fields by name, but you all know who he's talking about because who has been the starting quarterback for the New York Jets this year, Zach? It's been Justin Fields. And I have a lot of thoughts. But where I want to go with this to start, and I think you and I are on the same page.
Yeah.
It's obvious that the Jets have had offensive struggles or inconsistencies throughout the year. It doesn't help that Garrett Wilson has been out. It doesn't help that the offensive line play hasn't been maybe up to what they were hoping. And it hasn't helped that Justin Fields has had inconsistent moments as a quarterback. That's the obvious. And when you have a franchise quarterback, hey, that solves a lot of problems with any team. You got a better chance to win. But Zach, the bigger problem is that a question that was asked about your head coach, out of everything that could have been said, Woody just blatantly blames one person. Hey, you know what? I believe in our head coach, and honestly, our quarterback's the reason why we're having all these problems. And it's because it's the owner that's saying this, dude. That's where it rubs me the wrong way in this whole grand scheme of things.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, nothing he said was wrong. It is hard to win when you can't really complete a pass. This offense has looked atrocious. Justin Fields has looked bad. He didn't say anything wrong. It's hard to win with a quarterback playing the way Justin Fields is playing. But you can't just say that. There's got to be some sort of PR in here somewhere where you go, hey, being asked about my head coach, there's a way to elevate and show that you trust your head coach without just absolutely throwing one of your players under the bus, especially your quarterback. I mean, there's always been drama, it feels like, over the past few years with the Jets, with Woody Johnson, with their quarterbacks, and this is just another episode of it. But did he say anything that was really wrong? No. Can you say that about your team and not have it cause controversy? No. I think that's just one of those, you don't have to say it out loud. Say that he's improving the team. You're proud of some aspects of the team, and others need to improve. As the owner, I just don't think it's your place to be throwing your quarterback under the bus in that type of way. It's not even, he wasn't even asked about Justin Fields. It's one thing if they're like, hey, is Justin Fields your franchise quarterback? They could be like, hey, we want to look at everything. We want to do that, all this. There's a question about Aaron Glenn.
That's the bigger part of it, Zach. It's when you're with buddies, you're with friends, or you're behind closed doors, and you can go, man, it's been rough right now with Justin Fields. Or if you're in behind closed doors and you go, Justin, this isn't working. This has been a problem. We might make a change because we don't think that whether you like it or not, I'm just not happy with what's going on. All those reasons, right? It's not that what he said is the problem. The problem is when you're the owner and you are the leader of the franchise, and the motto and the narrative around this team is that they lack culture, leadership, structure. They are dysfunctional and they're doing everything but win. They are winless. And Justin Fields is still on your team, and unless Zach, Justin Fields, I'm missing something here, and he is the worst guy imaginable, which I've heard nothing but the opposite. And actually in this next clip.
And hey, if you're liking this video, let me just tell you, this channel has a lot more to offer. From behind the scenes content, sports betting, and unfiltered takes, you should join our channel memberships. And if you want to unlock exclusive content, private live streams for real-time breakdowns, and yeah, we're going to have a sports betting newsletter from yours truly and the rest of the gang here at the Ryan Ripken Show. And on top of that, custom emojis, badges, shout outs, and straight access to our inner circle. So be a good kid and hit that join button below. All right, now back to the video.
I think we'll let you guys be the judge, because I thought Justin Fields did a tremendous job of handling this. But here was Justin being asked at a press conference the next day about, well, hey, Justin, what did you think about your owner being pretty critical of you?
Justin, what was your reaction to Lee Johnson's comments yesterday?
I didn't see any comment. I'm not, y'all know I'm not on, social media at all.
Nobody briefed you here with the Jets, what he said?
No, not really.
He was highly critical of you. He basically said, if you guys could complete a pass, things would look good here. He kind of said, the quarterback play, the can't win with a quarterback with a rating like they have. Like, you weren't aware of any of that?
Nah, I wasn't. Like I said, I'm not on social media. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't. Of course, everybody knows. I need to play better. We need to play better as a team. And of course, no matter how the offense does as a whole unit, I'm going to get the blame, and I understand that. That's just what comes with the job. But honestly, it's what comes with it. So you can't let anything kind of affect your mind, my mind, and that's it is what it is. No matter if it's him, no matter if it's family members, even teammates. Sometimes there's gonna be times where you have to be the only one who believes in yourself. So like I said, that's his opinion, and like I told you guys after the game on Sunday, I'm at peace, and all I'm focused is right now is working each and every day and getting better. So.
Dude, what an answer, by the way, Zach. Like, honestly, and him saying, I'm not aware of the comments, and he might not be on social media, but you have to live under a rock being at that facility with everyone else that did hear the comments, and then go up there, take responsibility for what he needs to do, understand it as being the quarterback, and him saying, the offense doesn't play well, it's going to fall on me too. And by the way, I do want to point out the Jets, Zach, I don't think it was Justin Fields' fault they lost week 1 when the Jets offense put up 32 points and they had a key fumble on special teams, or when the Dallas Cowboys came in to put up a 37 spot on this great New York Jets defense. Yeah. It's not perfect, but the point being is Justin Fields could not have handled that any better. Yeah. And this just further validates, if he's not your guy, that's okay. That's okay. But it's because of who it was that said it, that's still, it could have been handled so much differently.
Yeah, I mean, this was just a masterclass by Justin Fields on how to handle that. Just absolutely perfect. Then really the polar opposite of what Woody Johnson did. He did everything correctly. He owned up to his mistakes. He's like, yeah, like you said, I'm sure, maybe he does live under a rock. I'm sure he heard it. I'm sure he knew the questions were coming about it. And he was able to go out there and deliver a perfect response to all of this. And it really does give me, I don't want to say it changed my perspective of Justin Fields, because like you said, I've never heard anything bad about him off the field or anything, but the way he handled this, like, that's a leader. Like, yeah, this Jets team's probably not going anywhere. They're hoping to win a game or two, but that's a leader that really, you know, I felt like he goes out there and he owned everything. Didn't run from a single comment, owned up to it, and pretty much protected his owner. Was like, yeah, like, I'm sure, you know, that comes with it. Teammates, owners, coaches, all of that. So just a great response from him. I thought that was really good.
And here's the reality, right? You know, it doesn't look like Justin Fields is that guy in New York. And him being a franchise or starting quarterback right now, Zach, you know, it's not looking promising that his next opportunity will be the starting quarterback of someone's team. But he is young. He is talented. And the one thing in all of Woody Johnson's comments, too, that was missed because of what was said was that Woody said that Justin's an extremely talented guy. It's just not coming together for him the way that they were hoping, or that he was hoping. But again, the bigger part here is, if you are leading an organization and you have someone on your employee, I think anyone would say, if it's unwarranted, unsolicited, unprovoked, and that's where it goes, well, I hate to break it to the Jets. You know, they got a lot more issues, and it's been a lot more issues than just who's been their starting quarterback over the year. Quarterback obviously can take you to places that you hope to get back to, or places the Jets haven't been in a very long time, Zach. But there's a way and manner to do it. It's not about what he said, whether there's not truth to that or not. Yeah, you got to play better at the quarterback position.
Yeah.
But was that the right thing to be said to everyone else out for the world to hear? I guess everyone, you be the judge of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, Justin Fields has not done enough on the field to, you know, warrant maybe being a starting quarterback, the Jets going forward. But the way he's handled this off the field, that he earned a lot of respect. And I feel like that was a masterclass on how to handle your owner pretty blatantly throwing a shot at you out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see how that unfolds. Apparently, Tyrod Taylor may or may not play, so
yeah,
that'd be an interesting situation if Fields is going to be the starter again, and that's what makes it so crazy, Zach, is that
I can't do that.
And how do you go back to having Fields be your starter after the comments? And it's a weird situation, but if you're a Jets fan, I guess you might be kind of used to this drama. And I feel sorry for you on that. Hopefully better days are ahead. And for all of you out there, if you're new to this channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Ryan Ripken Show, live during the week around 4 p.m., talking a lot of football, baseball, and we hope to see you guys soon.